Go live. We are live, man. We got motion, man. It feel like it's been a long time, but it's only been a couple of days, man. This episode is brought to you by Smearing Off Ice, even though it's really not. One day we will get there. But at the end of the day, it's hot as hell out here in California. Out here in the Bay, I'm pretty sure it's hot in LA and everywhere. I have no idea what the weather is like out there, but I'm talking about the last 2, 3 days, bro. It's been a scorcher. Well, welcome to We Got Motion. We appreciate you tapping in and turning up with us. You feel me? I'm saying we share it live. You get it. Like and subscribe. What's up with my brother, man? What's up with Wood, man?
What's good, man? It's Cowwood, man. One half of We Got Motion. Frequency 99 is the umbrella. GME's the shooters, man. How you feeling, man? Besides you being hot over there. Because I ain't hot over here. It's hot outside, but I'm feeling nice and cool where I'm at, man.
Right.
We're in an undisclosed location. But it's just cool over here, man. It's cool.
Are you talking about the school inside?
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, HQ, you know what I'm saying? That the headquarters where I'm at, man. I'm talking about, bro. If you don't line it up right, it's HOT. Let me turn this on right here too, because I'll be like in a simulcast where we at. But just so we understand, we had a special guest, uh, Coverboy TTG.
Yep.
Prayers out to your family, whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, put your business out there. But hopefully you get to catch up to us. And we want to talk about your clothing line. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to be a brand ambassador. I looked at your link. I look dope to me, man. I really want to have a conversation with you. We see how it go tomorrow. We got an episode 2. We'll figure it out, man. But sometimes, man, when you have guests, the show must go on. You got to make it rock no matter what. Because at the end of the day, rain, sleet, hail, snow, man, we got motion gonna go. And that's just the way it is.
Thanks.
Let me see if I can share the live. Let me share the live. Let me share the live.
All right, Miss A, we about to you sharing the live. Don't get to that first topic. What we gonna start with?
Oh, the first topic? We're gonna talk about the Knicks. Let's jump to the Knicks. We're gonna jump into sports first. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump into sports. I mean, what you feeling about that? What you feeling about the Knicks, man? I was
Pissed off.
excited.
I'm pissed off because I'm tired of Wimby fucking up my parlay. Like they blew a 29-point lead and basically let the Knicks have the most incredible comebacks in NBA history. I'm pissed off about it, man. I ain't gonna lie. But still, look, even though I'm pissed off, Spurs in 7. I'm doubling down.
I thought you was going with the Knicks.
No, I won't go with no Knicks. I'm going with Wimby, man. Wimby, what? With the monks, man.
Well, that's
Alien.
what therein lies why you losing your money.
It's okay. Wimby got to win 3 games. They're gonna do it. I'm still doing Spurs in 7. What's up?
Nah, I mean we could put a little friendly wager on if you want to. I think did we already put a friendly wager? If we did, I mean that's over
I,
with, bro.
I don't. I
So
don't
with
think. I
they
don't
already
think.
stole 2 at home, 3-1. I don't think. Mm-mm. I don't think
Listen,
so,
man.
bro.
The alien got to go talk to the monks again. He got to get on his private jet. Go holler at the monks, man. Tap in, man. He the airbender, man. He gonna do it. You know.
I don't know about that, bro. I think this, right? I think that the other series with Chet was a different animal, less of an animal for Wemby, so he's able to have his way on that European kind of level, right? I think Carl Anthony Towns, even though Carl Anthony Towns to me historically has been soft. Um,
Super soft.
yeah, exactly, like real zestacular, right? You know what I'm saying? But Carl Anthony Towns been having his way, like with him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't been scoring like that, I think it's more so like his aggression and like rebound and stuff like that. But Brunson put on the show. But OG Ananobi, he gonna go down as I'm talking one of them Knicks that they love. I do want to say something though that I didn't like. The fans out there in New York beating up San Antonio fans for jerseys and stuff. I don't like that, bro.
That
That was
they
lame.
wild, bro. They wilding, bro. Like they are some of the most the diehard delusional fans that I've ever seen. A lot. I never thought it could be worse fans than the Cowboys. The
I think they're about the
Knicks.
same level. I think they're the same level.
Bro. You hear
I think they're the same level.
And Cameron going with the Spurs too. Cameron said NY stands for next year. So
No, I know what it was. No, what it is with him. he's skeptical because like a Raider fan, hey, what's going on? Well, like a Raider fan, right? Like a Raider fan, you can never be too careful. You never can be too careful. It's our year, right? Same thing with the Cowboys. I think he's more so like what's up, my boy Wink, man? I see you, bro. Wink. Whenever you want to tap on, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to tap in, just tap in. Tap in, it's good. Like you feel me? When I told you all the fellas, all the family, y'all can tap in whenever you want. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I thought they was out of there too. I ain't gonna lie. But that comeback was what it was. I think on the Cameron stuff is almost like a great segue because we was gonna talk about Cameron anyway. Cameron is more so like cautious, bro.
Yeah,
Cautiously optimistic. And I think like remember, like was that last year and the year before that, but for sure last year, you already know, bro. It looked like they was gonna do something. They didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when you a fan like me, like of the Raiders and shit like that, bro, every year you think it's your year. Every year you think it's your year, bro. And the Knicks are one of those teams in our lifetime. Me and you had the LJ era, you had the Carmelo era. Even though the LJ era they actually went to the finals, you had the Patrick Ewing era. They had
yeah,
some errors, bro, and when they get there, bro, it don't happen. So you know how
yeah,
that go, bro.
yeah. That's a fact. So I'm still going with the Spurs, man. As delusional as I may sound, I'm going with the Spurs. The Spurs definitely winning the next game, so I'm gonna win my money back that I lost the last two games for sure.
I think that I don't what's up, my nigga Lito, man. I don't think you know what I'm saying, dirty thirties, man, to the dubs, man. You already know this is what we do. I think that at the end of the day, bro, I think that you damn near should bet me too, so I get some of that money because I've been kind of hurting lately. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And as I told you, this episode is brought to you by Smearing Off Ice or Mike's Hard Limited. The first one was Smearing Off by Mike's Hard. You feel me? Pause.
Pause. Well, we pause at the same time.
Mike's whore. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's up, little bro, man? I see you, feel me? Look, who was that talking about the city went crazy? The city been going too crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really with the, and I'm a Raider fan. And then, the Niners right across the water. Sometimes, bro, the Raiders, we lost some shit before. The words are, when it go up like that, okay, because but when you just see somebody church, the New York dudes, they was too aggressive. I wouldn't even be mad. I don't want to say it out loud, but I'm advocating that, man. Listen, when they go out there to San Antonio, win, lose, or draw, man, you see a Knicks fan, man, you feel me? Do your thing.
Yeah, they got to get their leg back on that. They the New York people was wild, man. That's
Lito,
crazy.
if you out there in that heat doing any kind of inspections, bro, you are out of line. But I feel you, everybody got to go to work. It
He got to
is
get
HOT.
he got to get his money, man. He making that money,
Got to get
man.
that money, man. But we gonna segue into my boy Cameron because you had some stuff that you want to talk about Cameron. Me, I want to talk about Cameron because I'm talking about that versus battle with Jim Jones. But you had some stuff you want to talk about Cameron, man. Shout
No,
out to
but
Cameron.
yeah, just give it Cameron his flowers, man. Like he is really. He said, him being like one of the hottest sportscasters now.
So, right.
He's doing his thing. Even a couple of months ago, with that whole wrestling skit, he just did a new skit with Perkins, and basically they had their little back and forth of Cameron being cautious about New York, Perk telling him New York about to do it. So when Spurs lost that last game, you see the camera go in the bathroom, and you see the Set It Off music come on when Chloe had got killed that day after day come
Yeah.
on, and then Perk choking out Cameron in the bathroom. He's like, you better not say nothing. He's like, you better not say nothing, nigga. And he choked him out, and it's just cool that like Cameron is leaning into this character and being entertainment and making sportcasting fun. He ain't making it all super boring and be, you can still be analytical and still be fun at the same time. So shout out to Cameron, man. He
I rocked with Cam since the Purple Haze era, man. I've been rocking with Cam. What I love about Cam is what he expand. I love that him and Mace made up to me. They got one of the best podcasts out right now. Top five to me, top three to me, maybe.
facts.
Because I love the way that they like. If I had to emulate in a sense or like structure what we got going on, like if I had to like say a podcast, a shout out there, that would be one of them I would shout out. Like you know what I'm saying, because I love where they talk about sports, where they talk about current events, and they like the music stuff, all that stuff. They ain't really kind of get into the marketing stuff and the joints that we get into like that. Even though they do talk about like kind of their contracts and stuff like that, but I do love the way that they rock. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
And Cameron, uh, with the Jim Jones verses, Cameron was trying to make it business. You feel me? I feel like that was like a dope thing to do. I feel like why not get your money? Because a lot of times we see whether the verses or when people perform at the Super Bowl, their streams go way up. A lot of times, a lot of the youngsters that don't know about the current artists or some of the throwback artists that's on them shows, on them venues, they end up want to research them and their streams go up. Why wouldn't you try to make sure that your business is straight? Like, why wouldn't you?
No, definitely, and the fact that Cameron was able to get everybody over 100, 100K and above in those negotiations, even the people, even helping out the locks.
Right,
That was dope, and he also had a bigger play because he wanted him to go on tour after that.
right,
So
right.
that was just dope. Like because we already know that versus was crazy. Jadakiss was like Michael Jordan of the verses, the way he was doing them
Jadakiss
boys.
was a one-man army.
He was a
Let's
one
just keep it a buck.
man show, and the fact that Cam, you know, got everybody 100. Even Sheik Luch. You know what I'm saying? Sheik Luch is dope, but people don't give Sheik Luch the flowers that he deserved in the locks. They always call him third stream. And if you listen, I don't know if you ever listen to Sheik Luch like that, but if you listen to Jadakiss, Styles P, and Sheik Luch first album, Jadakiss got the weakest album.
What? Listen, bro, stop
It's
it.
a
This is
fact.
what you must want controversy today. The reason
No,
why
I'm
Sheik
just
Luch,
telling you.
the reason why Sheik Luch is the third string is because he's the third string.
No, he's hit not that album. Listen to his album, bro. Well, Jadakiss got the
I,
weakest album.
I, I love all three of them. I
I do
love I
too.
love Sheik. I love all of them. I'm just saying, bro, stop it.
I'm just letting you know. Go ahead and listen to all three of them albums. You will see.
So if let's give him a order. So you put Sheik ahead of Jadakiss in rap lore.
No, and I'm only comparing first albums. I'm putting Jadakiss above all of them in rapping ability. I'm just talking about first album. Jadakiss "Kiss the Game Goodbye" is not a classic album. Sheik Luch got a classic album. Styles P got a classic album. Jadakiss don't got a
I
classic
don't
album.
know, man. I'm gonna have to go listen to Sheik again and
Then
see if
come
you
back
you
to
know what I'm
me.
talking about. But like I remember Teller said a couple of weeks ago, sometimes you be saying shit be ass, and then I go and listen to it and I be liking it. So I mean, I hear you on your opinion and what you're saying, but I don't really believe you. I'm just saying. I just don't believe you. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Sheik Luch. Shout out to Jadakiss the GOAT. Shout out to Styles P. I think all three are really kind of underrated in the sense of like sometimes too they overlook when it comes to like even their careers and how they got out of the bad boy deal and all that shit, how they kept it real all the way to right now. I love that. Shout out to Yonkers too. To me, like
Yeah, man, you gotta listen. And bro, and Sheik Luch had the best verse on Benjamins. Better go back and listen to Benjamins.
are you serious right now, bro?
Who had the best verse on All About the Benjamins, bro?
I think just say you a Sheik Luch fan.
I'm a
Say
fan
you
of
a Luch,
hip
bro.
hop. I'm a fan of hip hop and verses. I'm just not biased, bro. Let you
You
know.
sound like you're biased to me, bro.
Not at all.
Anyway, let's segue into something more serious, right? Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, right? Recently, I'm pretty sure everybody that looked like me and you should be abreast of the news of what's going on with the conviction of the youngster. 35 years he's been sentenced to for, by all accounts, at least from the perspective of those of us that study law, that have been in trouble with the law, and that just understand the undertones of racism, right? If you look at the videos from the stuff that we hear about from what they showed the jury versus what they showed the public, uh, from how the confrontation happened, from when the youngster stabbed, I think his name was Austin or something like that. Um, I don't know, man. You know, stuff like this happens, what, about maybe once or twice a year, where it's this outrage of either somebody getting convicted uh, or somebody getting murdered that look like us. and it's this outrage. And I think that even when the outrage happens, nothing ever really changes. But I would love to hear your take on how you feel about the Carmelo Anthony situation.
Man, it's unfortunate, brother. It's unfortunate. It wasn't fair. It wasn't right. It was definitely self defense for sure. Um, you know, I'm not sure if they showed this, but I wonder did they show the video of the Austin boy who died with two AR-15s in his truck saying, I wish a nigga would come towards me today. I wonder did they show that.
Like
I
to the
wonder,
jury?
yeah, I wonder did they show that in court. And and what's funny is, and I gotta got my 10-4 hat on a little bit. It's funny when they do this outrage stuff because it shouldn't have went like that. But they talking about this, but Bill Gates went to court to testify in the Epstein files,
Oh, oh
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
televised, and that
Right,
and nobody was allowed to go in there.
right. No, I get that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was trying to post that earlier. I couldn't even for some reason the link went down low. But
I
yeah,
bet.
I definitely feel like I'm not gonna lie, bro. In the age of the Epstein files, to even deny something like that it could possibly be linked, I think that you don't understand the matrix. Like you feel me? I think that there are no accidents. Glitches in the system aren't like really glitches. It's just that you got to pay attention to it, and it might be a glitch to you like that. But at the end of the day, bro, like I don't know, man. I just feel like to talk about both. For one thing, they was talking about sending young Mello to a penitentiary. Was that his dad? The
It's,
dude, the
no,
victim's dad?
it was Austin's uncle.
Austin's uncle worked at. From what I understand, from what I read, first that was true. Then I think they said now because of the media outpouring that they wasn't supposed to do that. But as a penitentiary guy, all them wardens rock together anyway. It wouldn't matter anyway. The inmates would have to rock with him in order for him to be protected or for them to be vigilant of whatever would happen. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't really matter. If it's in the same state, they all meet up for meetings and all kind of shit. So it's like that wouldn't matter anyway, right? Then we go to it was a representative out there saying that he felt like, of course he was white, said that he felt like Carmelo he felt like 35 years wasn't enough. He felt like he deserved a death penalty, right? And you know what I always trip off with this stuff, bro, that goes on in media, right? You know how we can all watch a video, we can all look at the same crime offense, and literally amongst between the races, people will feel it two totally different things, right? Like just two totally different things. People were really like, and it really be white and black. Yeah, of course, it'll be a couple of Uncle Times that might look on their side and be like, even Charleston White. I don't even like Charleston White, but Charleston White had to double back and apologize for what he said at first about the Carmelo Anthony situation. Once he really was able to look at it, and one thing he do is advocate for people's freedom, right? I'm saying on a nonprofit type of level, not online. He's just a clown online, but he even had to double back on it, and it really be night and day, bro, from what people look at. And when I was studying law, when I was fighting my case before, it's like a scientific, like biological fact that people, like four different people, can see a crime happen, and it can be four different perspectives of people seeing the same crime. You know what
I
I'm
know it's
saying?
crazy.
From the
Yeah.
clothing that a person was wearing to what happened. Me and you can see a fight right now, and I can say somebody won, and you can say they lost, right? I don't really
Yes.
understand the science behind it, biologically, but I feel like it's a horrible thing in America that we can't all look at something that's an injustice and kind of state the same thing because we all looking at the same thing.
Right. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Real talk, man.
Yeah,
Man, it's hopefully they I need him. I want him to be protected while he's there. I want him to get his appeal. I know those appeals take time, but I want him to get an appeal. I want him to get some money, and I want him to be protected while he in there, man. So, hopefully he just get with the right people and stay strong as long as while he can.
right, right. And I
If
and I
it,
and I want to say big prayers up, man, to Carmelo, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Your family and whatever else. Anybody that's an advocate out there, this one of the ones you should jump on. The cold part about it is, and no shade, it's so many cases like this, just even in my state. So many of them on death row. So many people get killed on death row get unalived on death row, and you find out 10 years later, 5 years later, the DNA to match and stuff like that. So anybody
that's a
that's
fact.
rocking, man, keep up the fight, persevere. Free but not free. My nonprofit is geared towards reentry recidivism. Once we get what we gonna get with the funding and the stuff that I want to do, we still working towards that. Trust me, I'm gonna be at the front lines of all advocacy like that. So big prayers up to Carmelo Anthony and all the countless slaves that are in the penal system.
That's a
Right.
fact.
And we're gonna segue to something more light, something we need you to talk about. What's up with my boy Daz with the perm?
You said
Have
who
you
with the
seen
perm?
Daz doing that Snoop? Bro, this boy got the perm slicked down, boy.
You talk about the comedian?
No, Daz Dillinger.
Oh, Daz Dillinger got the perm.
Bro, he went throwback with the perm. Listen, bro, Daz got the perm. He got the yerminate. Daz got that yerminate, man. You feel me? I'm saying, right?
He out
But,
here looking like he out here looking like DJ Quick.
bruh, I don't even know if you can sing. Stop. Listen,
Oh
bro.
man,
Listen, bro.
that's hilarious,
With
bro.
the part in the middle. Hey, now he out there talking. He shot at him and Snoop Funk, and this is that's what I be saying, bro. The internet, bro. I get it, but me personally, I would just get the lawyers. If you owe me, let the lawyers do their thing, get their cut, and I'm gonna be quiet. But now him and Snoop's son has said something. He talking about fading. Wifey then came out and said something. He didn't snitched on Snoop talking about, he got other babies. Now he talking about death row, Method Man and Red Man money. Bro, I don't know who to believe. I don't know what's
Mental
going
Man and
on,
Red Man. How they get in this? They from the East Coast. What the hell?
bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this shit getting wild. That's one thing about this shit that be going on, bro, is that it be so much stuff going on behind the scenes from all the musicians and stuff that we love growing up. I mean, bro, it'd be so much like it just, man, it's crazy, bro. But it'd be kind of heartbreaking too to look back and just be like, damn, like, y'all can't get it together. Like,
No,
y'all
for
can't get it
sure.
together, bro.
No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. You know, when I see certain figures climb that ladder and get in certain rooms, like how we see me, me and you, we see things like on the same level now. I be seeing that shit, and I be like, damn, man, what they do, man, what they
Right.
had to do, man, and that's just it's unfortunate. But I'm like, damn. So when I started seeing Snoop climb them ladders, getting invited by the Olympics, getting paid 500K a day just to be in the Olympics, da da da, I'm like, I raised my
Right.
eyebrow like this. And then and like look what happened. Now stuff coming out. He giving out fake death row chains. He doing all kind of weird stuff, man. It's crazy.
Okay, so basically you saying in your world or in your thought process, you feel like Daz is like 100 with whatever his gripes are.
At least 80. I know
And
he's
you
I,
talking
I
from
know
like
he's definitely owed some money for sure. For sure owes some money. And my thing is, if you own Death Row, you got the books, you got everything, just make it right, man. I know you don't owe him that man. You probably owe him a couple 100,000.
right.
Maybe a meal, maybe. But it's like, let's give him his money, man. Let's get
I
on with
just
it,
know
bro.
that I just know that Snoop was talking about. He said he could check the books. Snoop was saying, bro, the first time they had whatever, he said he could come in, he could check the books, check the ledgers. That's the first thing I would have audited him. If you audit like one way or the other, you audit the books. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do it in a legal standpoint, you can't really dispute the audit. Why not just keep it legal?
Yeah, when we come from a certain environments, man, you want to go one way before you even go the legal route. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been times when I've done business in the past, then somebody might have did me wrong or rubbed me the wrong way. The first thing I want to do is fight them.
Right.
But you can't do that. You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, all right, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got away with it, but you ain't get away with it.
Right. Because you're not really, because no matter what, you're still not going to get your money. Now, if money to you is whooping ass, right, then you got your money. Or, or,
Fact.
or, or you fuck around and get your ass whooped. You got to be careful, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might think you about to go whip some ass. It's almost like that race you talking about with me. You hollering all that shit about you gonna beat me in a foot race. You fuck around and get whooped, and then afterward, I don't like you feel me off camera, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Probably gotta tell you feel me. It's like, bro, like don't call a motherfucker out, bro. Not really knowing if you could really whoop that ass. Like, cause you just never know. That's why I always go full throttle in situations. I might know I could whoop this nigga, but just in case, let me go full throttle, man. Cause you never know what a motherfucker got. And you look like you slow. That's why I was one of the challenges. You must just wanted some attention from me. Because you look like you don't even look fast.
You can't, bro. You can't beat me in nothing in life except weightlifting. That's the only thing you can beat me in. I swear, you definitely weightlifting. You got that shit, bro. You brawl it. You feel me? I do.
Are you serious, bro?
Bro, you not beat me in nothing, bro.
Listen,
Not
bro.
basketball.
When
Not
November
basketball.
comes, you already know I can fuck you over in basketball because you gonna be a nigga. Hey, only jumpers. You can't go to the post. You one
Only
of them.
jumpers.
You one of them, bro. Just perimeter. No inside game. You one of them, bro. I'm telling you, I already know
Listen,
what type of
you
dude
gonna
you
be in
are.
that bitch trying to take me like fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, that shit,
Whatever
that's
it's
not
gonna
his
be.
shit ain't
My
gonna
thing
work.
is, hey, look, if I guard you on the perimeter, you got Jimmy, whatever. We playing basketball, and we can play winners or losers. I'm just gonna no, we gonna go losers take out because you already know I'm gonna run it up. Stop. Look, when November comes, we can see you grow a better beard. Really, bro, when you really think about it, little bro can't never beat big bro. I know you like to say stuff like that, but to challenge yourself, and that's dope. I commend you. I love you for that. That's why sometimes I'm like, you know what, man? Because as big bro, I've been resident big bro my whole life. That's why somebody gotta look at him. I look at him, man. Let him, he got motion right now. Let him do his thing, man. But
Look,
in real
man,
life, we know, bro.
it's okay. Listen, now if this was a weightlifting competition, I ain't winning that shit. I'm maxing out at like 325. I'm fucked up. Your ass over here. Let me show you, little dog, hitting 500 pounds. Okay, you got that.
If it came to a marathon, look, in a 40-yard dash, something like that, we'll see what it do. I mean, I don't think you can fuck with me, right? But it's good. And let's just say I gave you that. In a marathon, you can't outrun me when it comes to distance. Like if it
Bro,
comes to anything, like
what?
stop,
Bro,
bro.
I,
You
I
don't eat
ran
enough
cross
fruit, bro.
country,
You don't
bro.
drink
I
enough
ran
water,
cross
bro.
country my
Stop.
whole life, bro. You're
No, here we
tripping.
go, bro.
I'm made for the distance, bro.
You're not.
I am.
Stop, bro. I don't
I
even know.
don't. I,
Listen,
I
bro. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, you know what I know what it is, bro. You know what I'm gonna give you that, bro. Sometimes, bro, when you aspire to be great, you look at it and you challenge it. But you don't have to worry about that, bro. You could just come. You already in. You already in, bro. It's good. You feel
listen,
me? You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Stop. Stop,
Listen. I
bro.
can't wait, man. Listen to the audience who is listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. The listening experience. Let me let y'all know this now. I'm gonna challenge this man on live stream. He's going to lose in everything except the weightlifting competition. He's gonna outbench me. That's all. That's it.
Right.
He ain't doing nothing else. That's
Right.
it, man. It's okay,
We
brother.
could
It's
do
all
a
right.
poetry writing contest.
What?
You feel me? I'm saying we could do
What?
anything you want, bro. Stop.
You think you can beat me in writing?
Yes. Yes. I know I can. Yes. I already have a poetry book. I have a manuscript, bro, poems, bro. We get our top
Done.
five, bro. We can do that and feed them into the system. We can ask Chat GPTs who's has written the best, bro. I write
Bro,
stanzas, bro. You feel me? I'm
bro,
saying board work is serious. Stop, bro.
bro.
Stop.
I wrote two 24 chapter books in less
That's
than
too long.
6.
See, you long-winded, bro. You
No,
gonna have the audience
no.
like this. Like, come on, bro. When is it gonna
They
end?
they gonna want more, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, what would it tell you what your shit gonna be like? Your shit gonna be like how when we listen to a song, we like, damn, we 3 minutes in.
Hell
Damn, this
no.
motherfucker still on. Listen,
That's funny
how we
as
gonna
hell.
stream this?
That's funny as hell.
How many features you got on this motherfucker, nigga? 5 people on the song, nigga. We get it's dynamic.
But you
Listen,
my shit gonna sound like One Blood the remember One Blood the remix, bro? It was like
hell
27 minutes or
yeah,
something.
hell yeah. Oh, and we could do the spelling bee because I've been
Oh,
in
I ain't with
spelling
no.
bee.
You got that.
Oh, thank you. Like I said,
You see how I'm real enough to say what you got, and I'm not
I gave you, bro, that you might beat me by a step in a 40.
by a step. They're gonna beat you by
Bruh,
feet. I'm beating you by about 3, 4 feet.
you don't remember when we was talking football accolades before. You said you ran a 4.6 40.
This nigga
You said
lied.
your fastest time was a 4.6.
Bro,
Stop, bro.
I
This
used to
isn't
go.
you. This isn't you, bro. Don't do this online. You starting to remind me of Black Adam right now. I'm gonna start calling you
Ah,
Black Adam. You Black Adam, bro. You're Black Adam 22, bro.
Black Adam 22 was fucking crazy.
You're Black Adam, bro.
Hell no.
You thought I was talking about The Rock? No, nigga.
Hell no. I look Black Adam 20 anything with I ain't little nigga fuck my wife. Uh
Speaking of Adam, but that show right there is crazy, bro. That shit is
yo,
crazy over
yo,
there,
is
dog.
that is real quick? Is the divorce real? Because the
No,
wife came out. They was trolling.
well, I don't like she tried to come out and make it seem like somebody stole her identity or like was pushing that, but she wasn't. I don't know if they was doing that because everything over there is content to me.
Everything.
Like except for when niggas really get arrested. It ain't
Right.
content anymore. Well, it is still content for them, but the nigga in jail, he don't appreciate the content. Because shout out to Aunt Hefe, bruh. They talking about his case. Adam 22, his old super boss manager, talking about his case, bro, like he think he did it on live while he fighting the case. Horrible
Mm-mm.
person, bro.
Horrible,
Horrible
bro.
person, bro. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
your
It's like
that's your
I'm just
homie,
gonna be.
bro. You remember you try to tape me up? You try to tape me to Adam 22 before saying this my homie Adam 22, man. I said I ain't rocking with that
I ain't
shit,
gonna
dude.
lie to you. See, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I be trying to tell people this. If it's for a bag, and even if it's for our motion to tread more, me and you can't go up there. I'm just gonna be me, unequivocally.
Bro,
If it
he
turn
pay,
into a classic,
he pays shit though. He be paying.
yeah. But if we make it a classic, what is it? Priceless.
That's true. But
It's
here's the thing
priceless.
though. You know, I'm type of nigga. You know, I like the negotiation. I'm type of nigga. If he trying to give somebody $1,500 an episode, nigga, I'm about to negotiate that YouTube revenue on those videos. If we gonna make a classic.
I'm gonna be on that Jim Jones shit. Like, let's just do it for the love.
Hell, hell no. I'm on that camera. I'm about to get us all a bag. What? Do it for the love, man.
We're
Like,
gonna do it for the L. Look, so we're gonna segue into our last real topic. Yeah, I'm saying until we get to the nitty, right? So I want to talk about post-production. Me and you was talking about this off camera, and I don't really want I apologize to anybody that might feel like I'm talking about them. But if you feel like I'm talking about you, fuck how I deliver it. Just get to work. Post-production. For those that don't understand, if you go look at Calwood's solo, We Got Motion episode shot 2 days ago. I believe it was 2 days ago. Look at some of the clips. He's talking about the story of how he quit. Was it Dell?
yep, Dell Technologies, yeah.
He quit Dell Technologies, even though he was trying not to quit, but he was basically forced into it because of nepotism, right? He was talking about that and how he formed Calwood Marketing. And how at first Calwood Marketing almost didn't last because he didn't have nobody to market, right?
At all.
And it wasn't for lack of effort, right? But he had to have a stick to itiveness for him to be where we are today, right?
Facts.
I use that story as a segue to what I mean about post production to say this. If Calwood started Calwood Marketing LLC, did all the business part to it, and would say, I'm open for business. And then he decided when he didn't have no business the first, I think he said 6 months, I'm good. This shit ain't gonna work. And he quit. We wouldn't have We Got Motion podcast right now. We wouldn't have numbers for artists and marketing for artists that we got right now. We wouldn't have satisfied customers that we got right now. He wouldn't be able to take care of his family the way he is right now because he probably went back and either begged for the job that he had or when he got something else that he probably wouldn't have been happy with and had the work life thing that he has going on right now, the balance that he has right now. So my point about post-production is this. An artist will go to the studio, sorry about that, get the beat, write the rap, go to the studio, record the song, get it mixed and mastered, put it out, and then that's it. I'm done. It's dope. I'm talking about your cousins, your uncle, your mama could say this is the dopest shit I ever heard. I could agree with you and all that shit. But once you put it out, it's over. And I'm in a realm right now. I'm in this abyss, this black hole of developing artists. I'm being an A&R manager. I'm being everything extraordinaire. And we get to this door. Or an artist comes to me and looking and seeking help. And we had this door of we did everything pre-production. We did the real-time production, and now we're at the post-production. The post-production is the shit that you probably need to put the most money in, the most effort in, the most time in, because post-production is truly and literally forever.
Facts.
If you understand that, right? So I don't know about you, Cal, but I get so frustrated with it. But as literally sometimes I lay on my rack, I lay on my bed, bro, and I am so frustrated that we can get a dope song, do everything we want to do with it, and the artist only writes the song for a week or two until the next song.
You should rock your fucking music forever. That's why the legendary artists that we have who can go on tour in their 50s and their 60s off old music. So why the fuck you gonna rock a song for 1 week when you can,
Right,
if you do it the right way, Nelly can perform country grammar forever
right,
and get a bag whenever he want to.
right,
So rocking a song for a week is the dumbest thing. And these artists, man, I love music. That's why I'm doing this because I eat, breathe, and we bleed this shit. Like I always want to say. But we working harder than you niggas, man. It's a problem. And I'm letting you niggas know, I ain't putting no name on it. If y'all not working harder than us at Frequency 99, at Global Mafia Entertainment, at Cowwood Marketing, at Free But Not Free, you're getting cut the fuck off. I'm cutting out. Dub is the nicest, not nicest one of us too. I'm cutting niggas water off.
right.
I'm
Literally,
cutting niggas
literally,
water off
right,
because we do so much, and we doing so much for people off what we would love to do to love. It ain't even just the money.
right,
It's the love of wanting to make sure that you guys win, make sure that you guys can feed your family, make sure that you can guys can do this full time without having to have a 9 to 5.
right,
So if y'all ain't working harder than us, like listen, y'all don't want to. I don't talk. Dub is the reason that y'all see me, nigga. I'm a fucking ghost. But
amen,
y'all don't
man.
want to see me. If y'all see me cutting water off, then y'all gonna have to see him. And if y'all gotta see him,
Right. And I think people don't really get it in the
I don't
sense
get it, bro.
of wanting it. Like you can't I can't want it more than you. I could want you to succeed, but I don't
That's
want to be a star. Like
right.
you feel me? Like, yeah, I want everything around me. I want this to succeed. I want the artist to succeed. I want to make my appearance when I want to, but I don't want to have to be the reason, like you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera of your success. Now behind the camera, the shit that you don't see, all the nonsense, I'm gonna do all of that. I'm doing it anyway. But
Mhm.
post production, and for any artist watching this, when it's recorded, when it's clipped, or whatever, right? Understand what post production means. And if you don't know what it means, contact me. Hit me up, man. At Global Mafia Capo, at Free But Not Free, at Calwood Marketing LLC, at We Got Motion Podcast, and at Frequency 99 Clips. You could just tap into any DM and just tap in, bro. It's good.
Type in. We're gonna answer all the questions. What we gonna start doing, Dub? I'm gonna create a questionnaire. When these artists come to us, I'm gonna sit on this questionnaire. It's gonna be like I don't know how many questions, maybe 10 questions. Are you willing to do this, and this? If you answer no to one of these, I'm not. We're not working with you.
Right, right. Yeah, because it's important. And mind you, when he says I'm the nicest, not nice motherfucker, it means that my belief, because I'm boots on the ground, right? My belief, because I'm usually up close and personal, and I kind of see your potential, I might give you a couple of more chances. But behind the scenes, you don't understand how hard somebody is working to make sure your shit is on playlist. That's what I don't really understand, bro. Like, submitting people's songs to playlists. For one thing, it got to be dope, right? And that's not just lyrically. That's production wise. That's mixed wise, master wise. That's all the presentation. How long it is, how long the song is. Because we're in a world now where I came from the era of 3.5 minute, 4 minute songs, three bar, three verses, 3 16 bar verses, and an 8 bar hook. So I get it. I understand it, but that ain't where we at no more.
We
So the
ain't there, man.
presentation, not only that, if you got to understand that even having the playbook to the playlisting, it's like a holy grail. If everybody could have that Rolodex, right, then everybody would be able. So
Facts.
even getting
Facts.
that put out there, you don't understand when you're looking at these numbers. Not only that, go look at some of your favorite local artists. I said this the other day in a clip. Go look at some of your favorite local artists. Their numbers ain't fucking with ours, and we might not even be known like that in our region.
That's a fact. No, that's that's a fact. That's a
Go look
fact,
at it.
man. Like they don't understand, man, and it's hard work, and they don't understand. Like we're talking, you're boots on the ground. You're talking to these artists directly, since a lot of these artists face to face, seeing their lives. I'm in the background. I'm talking to publicists and curators and just so many people. So it's like we're doing all this to make sure that y'all good. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, we could put all of our energy into the We Got Motion podcast and blow and this motherfucker be out of here
Right.
way faster. But we doing this and making sure we're putting more into the artist than we're putting more into everything else that we could be putting into. Because we
Right.
want to make sure that y'all win. So listen, if you don't want your fucking water cut off, tap the fuck in and do what the fuck you need to do. Because
Get to
the
work,
less
nigga. Get to
get to
work,
work,
nigga. That's what I'm trying
get to
to
work.
say.
Because
Get to
look,
work. Nigga, you feel me? I'm saying my
we
thing
got
is,
we
bro,
got a amazing
what I
roster of
always say,
people.
bro, when you go into your 9 to 5, keep your 9 to 5, do that. It's always good to keep your day job because you got to support the movement. Whatever little money you get to the side, throw that
Yeah,
shit in the movement, right? But
facts.
remember respectfully, you gonna bust your ass for Whitey. You know what I'm saying? You respect Whitey. You gonna you when you before you go in, if you gonna be late, you call in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be late," respectfully. If Whitey call you in the office and he say some shit to you and he admonish you, you don't say nothing back, right? You doing that for your bag and for your check. If you get real numbers, and if we broke it down to you, 100,000 streams, especially on multiple streaming sites per 90 days, is something cool for you if you ain't ever made no money. So understand that you're gonna make some dollars on it. You feel me? I'm saying it's not we just saying get numbers so you can put them in your pocket and say I got some numbers, and so you can put a couple of dollars in your pocket. Because any artist knows that ever been paid, the first time you get paid, and once you start getting paid on your craft, consistent. I don't give a fuck if it's a couple of $100 or a couple of thousand. It feel like something.
Feel like something. If it
It
do,
feel
and
like
if
something.
if for me, the money's cool. But when I talk to these artists, I said, listen, I want to help you get your numbers up to create leverage. When you
Yes.
create leverage,
Oh yeah.
the
Right.
money is gonna
Right.
come because you got the leverage. You got the
Right.
leverage to pay other artists to I mean for artists to pay you to post. You got leverage to be brand ambassadors to get free clothing, so you can have for your shows.
Right.
You got leverage I got artists that I helped. They got free hotel rooms. They created an independent tour. We created a route, and they was able to stay at the W and Holiday Inns and Marriott's for free because they had the social media presence or the numbers to leverage. Hey, I'll shout your hotel out. Hotels always have free rooms. That whole little game where they try to be like, oh yeah, our shit sold out. No, they always have at least a couple rooms available. So
Right.
they're never losing money. So
And
they'll
and
give
and,
you a free room.
and would you creating leverage for labels?
Exactly.
So if you on our label, but our job is to get us somewhere bigger as managers, as A&Rs, as business partners, you creating leverage to when the eyes get on you, that means they on us. So we not gonna negotiate that because we understand what we're doing in a sense of trying to get the bigger payday. So the
Exactly.
leverage is all the way around, no matter what. You feel me? I'm saying
Exactly.
I love that you said that. That was dope that you said about the leverage because I don't speak on that enough for them to understand. Also, because if your numbers do good, it's almost like when you feature with a major label artist or not even a moderate label artist, but he already got motion. When you feature with him, even if you don't market your shit, your numbers on that song gonna go up because you feature with him. It's the
Listen,
same thing. So
it's
if an artist that you trying to that want to feature with you want them numbers, he's going to want to pay you for that feature because he see you already got that motion.
listen, that's another thing, and I'm gonna say this too. There's a couple artists, y'all numbers got up because of Dub. Dub numbers rocking.
Right,
Don't think that you did it by yourself, little niggas.
right,
Don't think that you did it. Don't. When them songs is P Dub featuring such and such, P Dub featuring such and such. When his numbers grow, your numbers grow. Your numbers
right.
ain't growing by itself,
Boss
especially
high.
if you're not doing the work.
I try to stay humble and not even say that, but I feel you know. I appreciate you saying it for me, man.
No,
I
no,
appreciate
man, no. Fuck that humble shit.
you.
Because humble, they only want us to be humble in the black community. They don't tell
Right,
no other race be humble. Humble means slow down. Humble
right.
means don't do the most. Let me tell you something. When it comes to this marketing shit, I ain't humble. I'm here to step on all these niggas' necks. I'm here to dominate and fucking demonstrate. Cause there's enough money out here for all of us, but be humble. If I was humble, I wouldn't be with P Dub if I was humble.
Right.
I had to fight through and get to the right doors and meet the right people. If I was humble, we wouldn't have the best podcast in the world.
Amen. Amen.
Fuck that humble shit, man. We
Right.
out here, we about to dominate this lane in every lane that we do. So artists, when you see your numbers featuring with Dub, that's cause of Dub, nigga. It's okay to be cool, kiss the fucking ring, be humble if you're not doing the work. Now, if you're doing the work, that's
Right.
different. But to the
Right.
ones who ain't doing the work,
Shout out to Mees for doing the work. Shout out
shout
definitely
out to
not Mees,
Bees for
man.
doing the
Shout out. I
work.
love that. I seen you too with the Gemini party, man. I love you come out with the shit G14 class, but I come with it, man. I love that. I love that, bro. So
Shout
at the
out
end
to
of the day,
Bees, man.
we're gonna segue to our final. I do wanna give a PSA real quick before I ask the final question.
All right.
PSA, man. Sometimes check on your folks because mental health is a real thing, right? And as Africans, sometimes the stigma of saying, "Hey, bro, I'm hurting," or "I don't know what to do," or "I'm sad," or "I'm depressed," or "Hey, bro, what's up?" It's hard, especially amongst men, and I'm speaking to everybody, but black men, it's especially when you already like the one. It's
Mhm.
very difficult. So sometimes men would do this. Sometimes Tom, I would do it kind of. He better at it than me. I tap in and be like, bro, what's up? You good? You feel me? And sometimes we need that. So I'm not going to even say no names out there, man. But take care of yourself, man. I got a call about some stuff, and it's been a lot of stuff going on, man. So mental health, man. Sometimes tap in and just say, hey, you all right, bro? Because sometimes you might be surprised that your brother or your sister might go, nah, what, I ain't good. And that might be your cue just to like, what's up? Speak on it. Because a lot of times when we going through stuff, it ain't even that we really could get the help for it, but the ear
The,
might be
the,
the
the, ear, the,
elixir.
the ear is the most important thing. It don't have to be nothing financial. Sometimes it can be, but sometimes people just want to be able to get that out because a lot of us in our community, we've got, you know what I'm saying, we people have went to jail because they haven't been able to get that emotion out, been able to get that to talk to somebody.
Right.
So that's super important, man. So like I say, I always tap in with Dub. Dub always tap in with me to make sure that what I'm saying we are that we good, like minded because we do a lot. We do a lot, for these artists. We do a lot with our families. We do a lot for everything. So we got to check in with each other to make sure that we good because we're not always having good days.
Right.
I got a cold. Y'all been hearing me mad coughing. I had the flu or something. I've been coughing, so I'm sorry. So for the audio experience, it's amazing episode, but y'all gonna hear me coughing. But I'm still showing up. You know what I'm saying? I got to. You know what I'm saying? My brother Dub's gonna hold me accountable. Like I said, we
right,
you
right,
know
because I be tripping.
he been
Because
holding
I be
me accountable.
tripping. No,
You
I'm
know,
really a producer. That's why I'm a executive
yeah,
producer.
he definitely hold me accountable, and I appreciate that because I'm always the smartest nigga in the room. I'm always the person that's motivating others in the room. So now I got somebody that's doing the same thing. Like, hey man, you fucking up. Or hey man, you need to do this better. Hey man, you need to do that better. Even when I don't want to, because I got a lot of stuff going on. Ain't no excuses. Y'all see this. Y'all see the end results. Y'all don't see
Right.
that's going on in the background. But guess what? Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all care about the end result. So I gotta give it to y'all. It just my brother hold me down, man. So
And just understand that most people, you know what I'm saying, like the guy with the sunglasses on in a dark room is the smartest. Listen, right at the I have no idea who that is. Listen, right? Where that is. Shout out with a dope comment on our way out. But look, check on your brothers, check on your sisters, man. Make sure that you understand that mental health is a real thing. Make sure that you understand that sometimes just being an ear is probably the best way in order for you to get through. And then sometimes just understand that, like, I can literally put something out in my business and it don't go the way I planned it. And nobody understands. Somebody else, they might mean this, and that. And I literally will lay on my bunk, lay on my bed, and be sad and be depressed because I didn't feel like I just felt me. I felt the artist. I felt my family. I felt like, and I felt, and then I might have to really get a talk like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Sometimes that's what it is. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You did, blah, blah, blah. And it's not that a motherfucker just need this constant validation and reassurance. But in this world where you trying to be an entrepreneur and you also a creator, you know what I'm saying? And you producing stuff, man, bro, it's a dog eat dog, but a lot of it be mental and it affect your heart. And that can make you go in a downward spiral. And sometimes every once in a while, you just need somebody. Don't be afraid because sometimes people, and as a crunchy curmudgeon, as the resident curmudgeon, sometimes I'm like, I don't give a fuck what somebody going through. And I got to get over that. You feel me? I'm saying to make sure that my fellow man or woman is straight.
yeah,
So,
that's a fact. That's a fact. So uh check on you like I said, like Dub said, check on your strong friends, man. But now we doing something different. We're doing back-to-back episodes. Tomorrow we
oh, yeah,
will be back.
right.
We're gonna have a special guest. Our second female guest, her name is Nikki. She beautiful baddie, man. She's from Canada. So we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of different topics, man. Just her feelings about Drake, how they feel about her in Toronto and everything. So it's gonna be an amazing episode. So y'all gonna see us tomorrow, uh 7 o'clock Pacific,
Yeah.
I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But y'all go see
No,
the
no,
flyer.
it's 7 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock East Coast.
Yep, 10 o'clock East Coast. So it's gonna be an amazing episode. Y'all definitely show her some love. And we gonna sign off, man. So Dub, sign us off, man.
Hey, and shout out to Canada. Anybody that know me always say, man, listen, whenever I get my passport, when I get on probation and parole, whenever I'm really freed, not free, but not free, I want to go to Canada. I don't know why. I just feel like I've been saying it for years and manifesting it, and I want to know, right? Before we go out, who got motion, man? Let me know who got motion.
We got motion. That's number one. We got motion. We've made milestones. We're looking at our analytics and everything, man. Our analytics have been telling us that we got motion.
Hey,
And I'm about to put this, you know what I'm saying, with the help of my brother, we about to put this podcast in overdrive. You know, I'm beefing with his other podcast. Shout out to the Sunday Cookout. Shout out to the Sunday Cookout. But I'm beefing with them. You know what I'm saying? This about to be the best podcast. Dub tried to tell me that the Sunday Cookout was better. Listen, it's a
I'm
whole
just
lot of
saying,
LA
bro.
it's a whole lot of LA politics over there. A lot of shit they got going on. Lot of no jumperish, but
Shout
it's
out to
okay.
Rick, man. Shout out to Rex. Hey, no, listen. I said that sometimes the way is the consistency of it because it's when it's on, it's on. But I do agree with you in whatever ways. But I'm gonna tell you who got motion to me. OG Ananobi. He gonna be a Knick for life. OG Ananobi, man. The New York Knicks coming back from that deficit, the biggest deficit ever. Uh, Shout out Motion Podcast, move fast. I see you. You feel me? Love that comment. At the end of the day, you know who got motion? We got motion. Tap in, turn up. I don't know what happened to my co-host, but it don't matter. We love you. Stay tapped in tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 Eastern. We got a special guest on. We got motion. We signing out, man. You already know. It's the Capo. Global Mafia Entertainment, free but not free. It's me, man. I just seen that comment.